Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. I feel like a bit of an imposter right now, but I'm truly honored. I didn't realize I was going to be the first person for this Rage Talk. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of my life story, and I'm hoping that I can inspire all those people who are not thinking of doing that 20-minute walk 5 days a week. So here goes. March 7th, 2012, I was lying in my hospital room waiting to be rolled into the operation theatre. I've never understood why they don't let you just walk to the operation theatre. If anyone's had a surgery, if you're perfectly capable of walking, they will still put you on a wheelchair or they'll put you on a wheel stretcher. And so there I was waiting, and in walks this OT assistant, and he takes my blood pressure, takes my temperature, and then he proceeds to pick up my left hand, takes a black permanent marker out of his pocket, and starts to make a cross. And I said, what are you doing? And he says, just marking the side of the body that needs the surgery, madam. But I said, it's my right side. And he goes, oh, and he freezes. He completely freezes. And that cross that he was making just stops. And it's like the devil got him. And he quickly picks up spirit and he rubs his hand. And he moves to the other side of the bed and he picks up my right hand. He makes a cross over here. By now, of course, I was freaking out. Because, I was like, there's no way in hell they're going to operate on the wrong side of my body, number one. And number two, I have always felt that, when you have a sense of humor and you can laugh in a difficult situation, it makes the whole thing far more easier to handle. So all the way down from the hospital room, down the corridor, to the elevator, down all the way 10 floors to the cubicles where the operation theaters were in the basement, you could hear me yelling, "It's my right boobie! It's my right boobie!" And my husband lagged behind. I don't know her. She's not my wife. I have no idea who she is. And so we carried on down, and then they take me into this icy cold cubicle, and I'm still at it. It's my right boobie. They wait for the doors to open, and it's my right. And there's this lovely middle-aged lady in a crisp cotton sari and a white jacket, and she comes and says, "Hello, my dear. Are we ready now?" So I said, "It's my right boobie." I wasn't giving up until they put me under. So she says, "Yes, yes, my dear. We know, we heard you. I think everybody in the hospital heard you." And so that is something that I always feel is, use your sense of humor to dispel the stress. Sometimes it happens out of sheer desperation. February 7th, 1990. I have a crazy affair with dates. Sorry, I was my history teacher's nightmare. I just remember dates. And I was driving this big, sturdy Ambassador. For all you young people here who have no clue what an Ambassador is, it's this big Indian-made car made out of genuine steel. And in those days, it didn't have a power steering. So you had to dislocate your shoulder if you wanted to take a left or right turn. And so it was 9:30 in the night, and I was returning home from drama rehearsal. And there I was tootling along in my Ambassador. I just about crossed Makery Circle, for those who know Bangalore. And this huge KSRTC bus comes barreling down on me with a drunk driver at its helm. I didn't stand a chance. He comes straight ramming into me. My body goes thrown across the windshield, and I'm like completely, totally stunned. But in the meantime, the driver has got up and of course he's run away. Two angels get out of the bus, and I have no idea how, but they pull me out. The good thing about, and they put me in an auto and they take me to a government hospital. But there's a good thing about these kind of high impacts, if any of you have ever experienced, is that you feel no pain. For the first 30 to 45 minutes, there is no pain, because I think it's a great way for the body to handle the immediate stress. And so I didn't realize how badly I was hurt until I saw the faces of the people looking at me. And then I realized, shit, Dilsha, they were in trouble. And I remember so clearly saying, take me home, take me home. And they were like, illa, 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 beda, beda, illa, auto. And there I was, off into this government hospital. So there I was laid up, and I hear one nurse whisper to another, "Wala gandana phone sankhya ayu keli," which means in Kannada, ask her for her husband's phone number. I was 25, I wasn't married. And I mumbled. The first traces of pain had just begun, and I said, "No husband." So the nurse whispers again, "Balu Mangal Sutra dhari se dhale, but to ganda illa, she's wearing a Mangal Sutra, she's no husband." And that's when it dawned on me. I had dress rehearsals that night. It was an Indian play. I was dressed in this crisp cotton sari with a fake 2 rupee Mangal Sutra around my neck. And I'm thinking to myself, I so clearly remember this thing, damn, Dilshad, how are you going to get out of this one quickly? And so I clutched the Mangal Sutra very dramatically. I pulled it off my neck, and all the while yelling, "Nanu Suli Magane divorce madide." I've divorced the bastard. And this is all true, I promise you. And of course, the nurses scurried, and it had its impact, and they looked into my bag. No mobile phones in those days. They found my diary, found my parents' phone number. Like old jungle sayings, old Chinese proverbs, we have no idea who said this, but it has always stuck with me. Every time you find some humor in a difficult situation, you win.